Welcome to another edition of Busy MC TV. Got something uplifting tonight to talk about, man. Change the spirit in the motherfucking studio, my nigga. Hey, I've been reading stories about these black baby geniuses. I mean, as far as I can say, 6 years old studying physics and shit. Wow. Having the right parents, having the right situation around you, man, you could be anything. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man, when I was young, man, I was a straight A fucking student, man. That's any of my family, man. I'm coming second and third place in 4th to 5th grade science classes. Second place, statewide spelling bee. Rest in peace, Grandma, you saw me. I appreciate intelligent children. We gotta nurture that shit, y'all. I ain't complaining about my upbringing, anything like that, because we all have choices in life. And the choices I made put me in the position that I'm in. So I'm not blaming parental supervision, but if I had parental supervision with the kind of brain I had, nigga, man, I'd be a fucking scientist. I want to study like manuals and shit just to see how shit work, man. I like doing that. Man, if your kid is a gifted child, you might want to put everything down and invest in that child. Cause you see how they fucking everybody around with these diseases and all this other dumbass shit and all this other shit? We need to send our kids to go study diseases and things like that so we would know as elderly people. So we won't be going for these motherfucking people vaccines. Wow. I appreciate intelligent children. And it's sad that most with that kind of potential don't get nurtured. So without further ado, family, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of stories for y'all and let y'all hear some historical shit from little black kids, man. Listen. All right? This one is a 12-year-old genius. This year, a 12-year-old genius this year recruited by Georgia Tech. Listen to his story.
So you've got your own business and you're
Okay, that was a commercial, but we're going to get to the story in a minute. This is courtesy of CBS This Morning. Okay, here we go.
Are you into rocketry?
I started with water propulsion. Worked my way up to solid.
And they comparing them to that little Sheldon little kid that be on their show. They're promoting their show, but they need this little real life black kid to promote this. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this shit, man.
Millions of Americans know characters like young Sheldon as super smart prodigies.
And he's fictional.
Well, this morning
he's not. I mean, he's fictional.
On television, that's Caleb Anderson.
We got the real
he's a
thing.
kid genius who is not yet a teenager, but is already cruising through college courses and is set to go to a very prestigious university. As Mark Strassman shows us, before he could even walk.
You see how they mix that fictional shit with what the little brother trying to do, man? I understand the similarities of the TV show and things like that, but this some serious shit, and black people need to look at this shit, and black people and black kids and black parents need to come together, and we need to heal this shit so our kids can be this intelligent, okay?
Caleb could astound people around him.
Which smart kids apply every year to Georgia Tech, but no one like Caleb Anderson. He's 12.
What,
I'm not really
12?
smart. I just grasp information quickly. So if I learn quicker, then I can get ahead faster.
This elite
how he
engineering
talk.
school fell over itself recruiting him.
Plug it in here.
Caleb saw the labs. He met the school's president.
I have heard so much about you.
This boy was in the labs active.
He's a perfect candidate to come into our program and be very successful.
Is his admission guaranteed?
I would expect that he would be
The dean of Georgia Tech. Damn, bro, that's deep as hell, man. I'm so fucking proud of this little boy. I don't know what to do. Hold on, y'all.
admitted for sure.
Admitted to study aerospace engineering. Claire.
Aerospace engineering. Man, we need brothers like that, like a son of a gun. He don't want to rap. He don't want to sing. He don't want to be fucking niggas up for money. He want to be somebody that could be an ally to us and help the world. Wow. Okay, here we go.
Claire and Kobe Anderson, Kayla's parents.
What's it like to be touring a college when your kid is 12?
Man,
I don't think
what's that
anything
like?
that Caleb's done has been normal for us.
By age 1, he was reading.
Get the fuck.
2, he knew sign language and how to do fractions.
2 years old, he know how to do sign language and fractions.
One,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3.
I have this distinct memory of going to the first grade class and learning there. Everyone was way taller than me. Because, I was 2. I can barely walk.
Middle school was awful. It always is.
The kids there, they kind of looked down on me, or they treated me like I was an anomaly. And
Yeah, they treated him like he was an anomaly because 9 times out of 10, being that intelligent, he had to go to a white school. So, they was talking shit to him. Them big dumbass motherfuckers was talking shit to him. They average brain. He's above average brain in a grade, so they're going to hate on him. But if he was that smart, he should have been smart enough to understand what the fuck. I know he do. I hope he is intelligent, but I hope he know.
And, I kind of banned him.
He's taken college courses for a year. His parents now want a university
12.
that's the right fit for a tween genius.
We want him to be in an environment where he's accepted and not tolerated.
If he comes to Georgia Tech,
See, Mom is on point with that shit. Mom said she want her son to be in a position where he's appreciated, not tolerated. That's exactly what he went through in school when they was bumping him up grades until he can get to a level to where he can get the fuck away from them. See, mom, shout out to mom and dad. Mom and dad right there. Daddy right there, bruh. This ain't no single mom story, bruh.
he's not Russian fraternity.
Mom and daddy right there.
Not at all. We're definitely protecting him.
Make sure that when he is an adult, that he'll make a great husband, a great father, a great friend one day.
Read between the lines. They raising him to be a king. They raising a king, a super king. He's gonna make some sister happy if he chooses to go that route. But we're gonna throw prayers at that. You understand?
Lots of people think they're the smartest person in the room. Caleb really is.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking at college and I'm 12 years old.
This is my life. This is how I am. And I've been living this way my whole life.
He accepts.
You hear this fucking guy?
Definitely smart. For CBS This Morning, Mark Strassman, Atlanta.
Man, you hear this fucking guy, man? Man, this fucking guy intelligent than no motherfucker. He 2 years old remembering when he was in the 6th grade class at 2 years old or some shit. Who the fuck does that? Man, shout out to little man. Shout out to little 12-year-old genius, man. And this is this year, man. Shout out to this little young man. God bless him, and God bless all the smart children in the hoods, man, who ain't even got a chance to get exposed like this young man, but they out there, man. You understand? I know y'all out there. I know y'all out there hurting, man. Mom and dad on drugs, and mom and dad can't provide certain things to put you in opportunities to get you where you need to be. You understand? But I got some more stories to uplift you. You understand? All right, this was 6 years ago. I'm gonna look this kid up though later. This 6-year-old black little boy studies college level organic chemistry. Little baby. Okay, let's get into that shit, bro. UNC Chapel Hill. Shout out North Carolina. This is where he's learning this shit at. In a string theory, all particles are vibrations to a tiny rubber band. Physics is the harmonies on the string. Chemistry is the melodies we play on vibrating strings, and the universe is a symphony of strings. But that's true, man. We're listening to a little 6-year-old kid. Listen.
I meant to go into dye-substituted isomers.
Okay. Show me. What are dye-substituted isomers?
This.
Oh, yeah.
Paradichlorals.
All right, next.
Paradichlorals. Some of his favorite molecules. The fuck?
Dye-substituted benzenes can also be named without numbering the carbons of the benzene. The terms ortho, meta, and para can be used to describe 1 and 2 dye-substituted, 1,2 dye-substituted, 1,3 dye-substituted, and 1,4 dye-substituted benzenes.
Do y'all know what this kid talking about? He's 6.
And para are often abbreviated OMNP. This is very simple. Substitute names are listed instead of the parent chain name alphabetically, and the entire name preceded with ortho, meta, or para. O, M, or P.
Gave him a 5-question quiz on the periodical table.
Here it is. Ready?
Ready.
And I mean the children at Torchlight, where you are at Torchlight.
This is at the Torchlight Academy in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Or maybe you're somewhere else. Maybe you're in the playroom, but once you come back and see those videos, I have a new one coming, this one. This is ortho-bromoethylbenzene. Here's how we do it. Here's how we do it. Benzene with the parents. Go to substituents, add.
This man is on his own tablet doing this, man. 6-year-old little man.
For ortho. Bromo.
He lost me.
Second add.
And I think I know everything.
Ethyl. That's A. I didn't mean to do that. Move up. Orthobromoethylbenzene. Alphabetical order. Brilliant molecule. B.
B-E. Wow.
Let's see if it's correct.
It is.
Voila. Okay.
He did all that just to figure out that shit was beryllium.
That balloon thing at the house where you blow up as many balloons as the level is. So if I got this very close, then you go 4.
But in this case, how many balloons would I blow up?
5.
You got it. Okay. Next question.
Can you see the
6-year-old Ramaneo Jr.
I'm running out of battery.
Polymath. He's a polymath science ambassador.
This one has a butyl and the floor.
Yo, man, I am fucking at all of this little 6-year-old little fucking man. This is going to be one of the scientists of the world, everybody. And this was 2015. Okay, if he's 6 in 2015, (225), he'd be 16. So he already know how to, 16, that motherfucker gonna be bad. Man, I got another story, man. This little man breaking down chemicals and shit, man. The periodic, I knew he was breaking down the periodical table, but the words he was saying and how he was taking shit into alphabetical order, you know, which was a trivial question to smart motherfuckers like him. So it really kind of fucked him up till he had to think about it. But damn, man, bro. This shit is crazy, man. Keep the show rolling, man. I got another story. 12-year-old genius in Morehouse College. This was like 10 years ago. I stumbled upon this. This was actually the first story I saw before I saw the recent shit. All right?
I am so proud of you guys. You know what? I'm really proud of this DeKalb County student, too, because I am telling you what, he has done something great. He is 12 years old, and he is in college. You heard me right. DCTV's Wardricus Britton has the story.
Little brother looks smart as a motherfucker.
Meet 12-year-old Steven Stafford. He may look like the everyday average Joe, but many call him a child prodigy. It may have something to do with the fact that Steven was able to do third grade math at the age of 2.
When we first moved here, I was in kindergarten.
See, that's what we was talking about. The previous little homie said he was in the 6th grade, 2 years old, looking at the motherfucker. He said he distinctly remember those big motherfuckers looking at him and talking shit. That brain is a motherfucker. All right? Because they say that the average human only use 10% of their brain. Can it be possible that these child black prodigies use more?
And after, I tried that for a year, but it was boring. And then my mom found out that I could do multiplication and division.
Damn.
When we would work at home. So after I finished that year in kindergarten, she started homeschooling me.
It wasn't just Steven's mother on the job. His older sister Marty was helping to teach a few things herself.
She was basically,
I was telling y'all, build with your babies.
Like right now. Because when I was like 2 and 3, when she would come back home from school, we would get bored. So she would play school. And she taught me addition and a little bit of subtraction. And then I started doing 2 combinations when I was 3. It was fun. Like, we used to just play around, and I was having fun while we were doing it.
Steven's final attempt at traditional elementary school was at the age of 9 in the 4th grade, which was unsuccessful. His parents then had a difficult decision to make.
It was a great school. They were fabulous. But for some reason, once again, it wasn't being reflected in the classroom. Now, I don't know if because he had friends there and he was distracted. So my husband, we just pulled him. And that's when we started to home.
That boy ain't getting no peace in that motherfucking class, knowing every fucking thing. You had to homeschool the little nigga. Yeah. If you ain't got no bread to put him in no shit where he can be exclusive, now you pull him out and homeschool his ass. Tell him what you know so he can learn more. And then you put him on his motherfucking history and his background. You add all the knowledge with what the fuck he'll know. Well, we'll probably have the first real black president, my nigga.
Homeschool, and we've been doing that ever since then. And then Morehouse came.
2 years after being pulled from conventional school, Steven was on the campus of Morehouse College taking algebra and pre-calculus, earning the highest score in his class and even tutoring a few of his classmates. Some students may have panicked from the pressure, but Steven has his own little strategy.
For me, I just I don't view the people. I view the lesson. So, for me, it would be like any other 12 or 13-year-old going to 7th grade, going to middle school. I just go to a different spot.
This is my first semester with him, and I was
this little nigga, man, he little smart motherfucker, man. I would love to talk to him.
He comes to class, participates, he interacts with me.
I love this.
They all interact with him, and they all, well, based on what I'm saying, they just accept him as another student.
The mother of Stephen and Marty, Michelle Stafford, is an acceleration coach by trade who wanted to create an online community for parents to help restore their child's love for learning, as well as a resource for accelerated education. And from that, Mocha Charm was born. Mocha Charm was created by...
See? That's what we got to do, man. We got to create shit for our kids so they can learn shit, so they can want to be... I got a son right now, man. My oldest son right now in my house right now. This motherfucker walking around here talking about he won't be a scientist, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do what I do and try to research stuff and talk about things like this, because I kind of got somebody in my house that understands. Bro, I want to show y'all something before. I'm going to show y'all something at the end of these videos. I want to show y'all something that this little guy that I've met, he's 20 years old. I met him at my job, but let me keep the show going.
Mrs. Stafford, who started working with her children when they were 2 years old, simply because she wanted them to have a good educational foundation. The online community was created not just to provide help for other students, but to teach parents how to build their very own child prodigy using free resources within their community.
That's doper than the motherfucker. Y'all hear that? And this is from 2011, man. Yo, this information probably still out, man, but y'all don't know about it. But if y'all find out about it and y'all get help from it, man, God bless you.
I work with parents who are trying to, how can I say this, kind of accelerate their own kids, or not just accelerate them, but get them to perform at their natural pace. Because a lot of times, I mean, people say accelerated, they're talking about just working a little bit beyond the curriculum, and that's not really hard if you really think about it.
Many times, students are unable to learn in a traditional classroom setting. According to Mrs. Stafford, that doesn't always have to be bad news.
That is kind of bad news, because you can put these kids in these, like all our kids in these populations in these public schools, and they teaching them, you know what I'm saying, that our great-great-granddaddy, all he did was get his ass whooped, and motherfucker George Washington never told a goddamn lie. That's all the fuck they teaching in them public schools, my nigga. So understand that shit, bro. Understand that shit, bro. Kind of see the double talking things right now. I think the first family was on cold. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, you know, especially when it comes to our families that need help, sometimes motherfuckers will want to coon out a little bit just for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? But we got to watch that shit.
Find out which way they like to receive the information. Which way is easiest for them. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, they can always do the pencil and paper, you know, that's coming. But while they're at home, you have all this freedom to try different things with them, you know?
You can teach them the math and the science with their history. That like when you teach your kids at home school, don't give them that U.S. motherfucking history book they prescribe to you online and shit and all that. Man, take them niggas to YouTube, get you some books. Man, find you some Muslims. Find you somebody that'll come teach your kids the knowledge. I'm serious, bro. That U.S. history book is a goddamn devil. I'm telling you right now. You learning everything in that U.S. history book and you think you know shit because you got straight A's. All you is a well-programmed slave. Those straight A's represent you being a slave in that history book.
You know, and it's always, of course, the museums. Go to the library. Those things are free. They have free resources. I mean, use what's available in your community.
To all parents, mentors, counselors, big brothers, and sisters, with many public schools facing budget shortfalls, our students need you now more than ever. For more information on the art of acceleration, be sure to visit mocha-charm.com. That's...
I don't know if it's still up. I don't know if it's Mocha Charm, mocha-charm.com is still up in the Atlanta area, but I don't know if it's still up. But if it's still up, man, it's a good fucking thing because they can teach you they can show you how to get the grants. It's still, that shit still exists, y'all. That, cause they're giving out money like that every day, go to school and all that. So that shit still exists, man. You got smart children, man. Man, nurture that shit, man. Nurture that shit, man. Nurture that shit, man. We need more scientists. We need more nurses. We need more doctors. We need more, like, media. People that can really manipulate media. We need these motherfuckers smart. The revolution ain't we're fighting right now. Young people, get your affairs in order and get your business right, because the world ain't gonna play with you when you get 40. You see with all these civil rights motherfuckers and all that shit, how they turn their back and just lay down for these motherfuckers, man. I don't respect that shit, bruh. I'm with the babies on this one. Excuse me. And the babies is with me on this shit, bruh. We need real change. We don't need cap. You know how many black baby geniuses we probably done seen in our lifetime? We've seen countless. And when we see something like that within this American society, because everything out here is aimed to dumb us down, bro. The food, the water with the fluoride in it. It's made, the tap water that you drinking out your sink, it makes you docile. Everything you use is fluoridic. Don't let your kids take that switch. No, that's fluoride. That's concentrated fluoride. I'm amazed they come to the school and make us drink that shit. I knew someone wasn't right about that shit, bruh. Fluoride don't cure teeth ailments or make you have healthy teeth. It's for to make you docile and fuck you up. But that's another show. Shout out to all the baby geniuses. Oh yeah, let me show you this shit before I leave. This dude drew like, at my job, he did this on my desk, man. I can't even show you the whole thing. It's like a mathematical equation. I want to get him on the show. That's all I got for Busy MC TV tonight. Tomorrow we got M&I Iron Butterfly coming on. See y'all tomorrow night. Peace.